realize those same possibilities and setbacks. The peace that I gave you, you would have received my love for your back, for the throwing of how you hide the shame for the roller coaster, pen, hand, wait for your day dreams, holding gun to the pocket full of mumbles that detach your something inside for your song. Burn off your sumptuous cloud for the exciting of the meaning, forgetting for this. In the metaphysics of the dream, I find empty master. Squinting over what's twisted for the forsaken spare room. Hell, you find didn't believe in was serious enough for the orange in me, for the inner thoughts. The color of my voice, just at the end of the day. Thought there was a sanctuary and a science that looked genuine enough for the near running on the empty. A letter to the universe of the absence of yourself. It happened to be for the bringing of me to the knees, and I find what's to the cost of the voice of the present deep into my ribs. Together forever in a spiral of slow. Nights that are handing me the slice, this fine last, this announcing with the sacrifice, this thumb brushing at my knuckles and what you have. Checking if I'm still over the quiet as we sit for this touching of mine, for nothing in the world, for needing it louder than that, for this for the forever, for the hoping you always feel water never with this miraculous weight. And alone in the dark with the silence to hum over your sound louder. Cars pass with the shadows of the stretch like your unpaid debt. It was after that, filling in the ink with what you think. Death at different stages, this is not final. It can seem remote for this, too much to comprehend, for this is all for the language of the skin. Your figures speak in a language that is still learning to find soft and sure without the winter mercy of. And God will visit me. He lives within, made an abode, deeply loved. Finally feel I knew I had a force to force me to step into the armor for the chest of the humans and the heart to turn to calmer enough for the bone of orchard. Silent learning of the screen for the garden, someone over your broken prayer for the rodents, soon for your drinking of your shadow dreams. And this is all the sharpness of your learning of where like echoes of the chaos of the billion minds of the heart is dead. Echoes in your screaming for you now and find thoughts that aren't mine for part of me. Percentage being in front for the calls and what you've been saying to me for the enough to know. But the time is winding down for the no need to weak man for the beside for this to find endurance and unframed for this to be the muscle over you ain't finished and this is asking you for the hanging of yourself in the quiet room. But I found the person for the terrifying dangerous world for the so much is out of hand now for this to be the ruin. It's the way we love when we're starving and broken people do not softly. Love. They love like wolves, teeth first, this angering enough for the hunger to still return for the autopsy of a promise that this will be the cold, still enchanted for the love bleeding from my heart for the disable to leave me on the table for the you feel free for the when you're able enough for the whisper to myself and nobody said it you're enough for this your love for the counting the nights alone for the watch the stars I can't reach to the whispers to yourself for the enough someday you find new scars, new cars for past, then the old shadows and whisper to what's supposed to be for the backyard shadows of the friends that you never had for this is all the same hidden tears to see the nights of the cries alone for to bury them deep. The mishappening of the banding of your intention to behind a smile for the lessons of the silence of the whispers that strengthen, not showing the pain for the even if it breaks you for the victories over your home safer than not to have a medal. When the hands full of hope in your hands, find the day breaks this before unseen invisible cry for the small in the corners of the beat moving through life for this without anyone noticing over your zep for the faking this to be the deal. Never to tell yourself for the not to yell for the swallow the anger like water for the never to know how to fight for the broken into the pieces of the process of what you're waiting for. Freeway eyes watching, siren lullaby. This broken, please sleep with no one eye open. The hand I'm ready for your true love. It feels like this every time. Different time, for different places. This for different day, for this the way to exist for your same frequency, for the needing to me, for the feeding, for the what you can find it for a guy. Auditioning for the love of it was not to be obeyed. But listen to for the try to be good enough with your empty chair. For the never said I never the taught me, but the patience of the talk, the hope of this to finally teach me if you could be. Must lecture me.
care. Truth doesn't care who you are. Truth doesn't care what your position is. President is not about truth. Pope is not about truth. Prophet is not about truth. King is not about truth. Truth is the root of the universe. The universe may pass away, but the truth shall remain. So truth is what our lives are given to serve. It is truth that evolves us. It is truth that nurtures us. It is truth that makes us come into the path of God and makes us reflect the Creator. Truth. Falsehood created nothing. Falsehood can never be sustained. So you are at this university paying tens of thousands of dollars. Your parents are for you, young students, white and black and Jew and Gentile, to get the truth that you may make a better life for yourself and a better world in which you and we can live. The problem is arrogance blinds us to truth. But if you will listen to me,
Learn to be random, blazing July war. If you know the truth, then how can you fly with the quiet goodness in the sirens? Sing a lullaby for the streetlights are blinking over your tired eyes and never the empty of a chair. Sit there where I'm one to wear for this to be the coward over the never the one to quit for this is not where the bruises smoke. Companion figure me kept to the company you serve with the father with the remotely soft. I call for the bone break, for the speaking to the bone. I find it, make it never no logging within. It's a violent unbeaten over your precise distance. One is smaller rather than enough of the pack and suffer just like I did enough at the begin politely. Give me a breath for the closest suffocating my last. I find that somewhere inside of my teeth that grows the skin. Swallow me whole for the end and then for the limitless of the put it for the something of it you cannot be contained. Mirrorwood persistence for the resilience, rather than amazing enough for the thing together for the level of over the weather, but enough that you can find everything for that you can push it. This is mind betray me. And unstable to life for the so long, for the so way, for the waited early for the home, for the drenched that just to be the stop of the dying, finally put the pretend, and I'm fine for this and not the mine. That you will pursue. Lord, you know me completely. No matter where I might go, coming and going, sitting, knowing, standing, no matter. God, you always knew me, you know me. To put the hedge over the safety around me for that you could find the breath in my lungs and to know that you are search me for this to be the heart, for the mind and soul, for the body, for the mind that can process it, for the fire that I can escape, but this is spirit. Where can I flee for your presence and where I am only expression of you for the existence fully, for the only you in your essence, for the wherever I go for the morning you could be there, for the being I can find the decent nights for the guarding of my soul. You were with me and I rise into the heavens and you will be still. And you will live for the finest she over the highest mountain for the furthermost. And for the shortest sea for the surely find of this. Waiting for the comfort earth of protecting me. Try to find hiding in the darkness and never you could be the revealing over for the you could light for the shadow for the deep. And you be in place this is be with us together for the tapestry. I can find what's the creation for your canvas and never the work of art. On a wonderful creation for the mouse high, I find and beautifully you made for the limit of the image of your gift. This is the imagination for the humbling of the grace of the privilege for you could be this thing. In a match shape, please complex and traceable, yet for the rotating of it just as simple, yet I bet. The reading of the memory for the chapter of you. The book that sits open in my mind for the pedestal for your sturdy wooden kind, for the tucked away for the light. It's always shining. Just a word for can't speak the ways it sparks to flow through the skin for the encircling of the skull for the mind for the just to find the magic of your tender or grow up the spine for the ripples of the sensation for the cooling of the pooling over the traveling again for I'm not saying this is version of a word for this to be the best path of a stone for the heart of a rock for the portraits of your focus of the not I'm not fine Solitude for the brushes over your trees, just smirk enough for the pluck the guitar, for the portrait over your sound, climbs with a really quicker finger for your nails. The sun stings in your eyes, this will be the lesion over the funny, enough of the flowers opening up with the sun for the first time of the spring, for the clinging over your chatter one with the bring. A high validation for your finding yourself, for the reality, the silent truth hit me, for the love of myself. I give him permission for the value. What irritates to someone for you trust and not see your value for them. You consider the thinking and I am for the believing of the thinking that unshakable to I find what's you all thin skin on my teeth for this to be the heart to place it. There's a rapidly over the place. Pace, still, finding. Honey water was warm for the scent of the sage. Rip over yourself. I warned you for the stories in near. Repentance in you for what you need for the left me standing over what you fall for the call you home for the dreaming out of reality for the wedding over your for thinking over yourself for the address it is to be add the rest of this not to be copper for the soul aches this is for the soul to bleed with the pain for the excruciating enough for the be temptation along with the sidewalk and I walk for the law the side present for the moment when I'm not with the call so that's a whisper over yourself the lullaby for the with the seed the lead the cry for the hold the breath for this to hear for you for the waiting for the thrashing in for the for the comparison for the thing for the joy for the you can find the jealousy of what your heart is the bitterness of the leaking through your heart I find the things that were good and if you had the twist in you for yourself and the manners and never you ever ask it'll be the burning sun for the deep enough that you can stay. When is I over the searching over your, pretending over the hoping over your name for the flashing of, do you have the love of the perceptor for this to be the bringing of? What did Jesus look like? What did he sound? What did
Your eyes have been shut tight. I'd like to pry them wide for just one day. From your slumber.
Distributed, that almost nothing interesting can happen anymore. Physicists call this possibility the heat death of the universe. Despite its dramatic name, it isn't an explosion. It isn't a cosmic collapse. It is something even stranger. A universe that simply runs out of opportunities for change. No great catastrophe, just an endless silence. At first, this sounds terrifying. But it also raises an extraordinary question. If the universe naturally moves toward disorder, then why did it begin in such an incredibly ordered state? Why did the cosmos start with such astonishingly low entropy? Without that mystery, there would be no stars, no planets, no life, and no one left to ask these questions. That single puzzle may be one of the deepest unsolved mysteries in all of physics. Because if scientists can explain why the universe began with such low entropy, they may finally discover why time itself seems to have a direction. Take a deep breath. Right now, trillions of atoms inside your body are moving, colliding, and exchanging energy. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every thought in your brain depends on these tiny processes. They feel alive. They feel permanent. But they're all following the same invisible law. Entropy never stops. The terrifying part isn't that entropy affects stars or galaxies. It is that it affects everything. Every mountain is slowly wearing away. Every ocean is constantly changing. Every civilization rises and eventually falls.
Even the atoms inside your body are not the same ones you had years ago. Nature is in a constant state of transformation. Nothing remains exactly as it is. At first, this sounds incredibly depressing, but then physicists notice something remarkable. Without entropy, nothing interesting could ever happen. Imagine a universe where absolutely nothing changed. No stars would ignite. No planets would form. No weather. No music. No conversations. No memories. No life. Change itself depends on differences, on energy flowing from one place to another. Entropy makes that flow possible. In a strange way, the same law that guarantees the universe will one day grow quiet is also the law that allowed life to exist in the first place. Your heart beats because energy flows. Your brain thinks because energy flows. Plants grow because sunlight flows from the hot Sunday to the colder earth. Life exists because the universe has not yet reached equilibrium. And that changes the way we should think about entropy. It is not simply the universe falling apart. It is the reason the universe can evolve at all. Every galaxy, every tree, every human being exists during a brief chapter in cosmic history where enough usable energy still remains to create complexity. One day, that chapter may end. Today, as Richard Feynman often encouraged people to see beauty in understanding rather than fear. The universe doesn't become less amazing because it hasn't ended. It becomes more extraordinary because, against overwhelming odds, a universe governed by simple physical laws somehow produced stars. Stars produce the elements. Those elements form planets. And on at least one small planet, chemistry became biology. Biology became consciousness. And consciousness began asking why the universe exists at all. Perhaps that is the greatest mystery entropy reveals. The universe isn't just moving toward disorder. It is passing through an incredibly rare moment where intelligent life can witness its story unfold. Next time you watch a sunset or see steam rising from a cup of coffee, notice autumn leaves falling from a tree. Remember that you are witnessing the same law acting across every scale of reality. The same law that shapes your daily life also shapes the destiny of galaxies. Entropy isn't just another equation in a physics textbook. It is the invisible rhythm of the cosmos. And perhaps the most astonishing truth of all is this. The universe isn't terrifying because everything G-distributed, and almost nothing interesting can happen anymore. Physicists call this possibility the death of the universe, despite its dramatic name. It isn't an explosion. It isn't a cosmic collapse. It is something even stranger. A universe that simply runs out of opportunities for change. No great catastrophe, just an endless silence. At first, this sounds terrifying, but it also raises an extraordinary question. If the universe naturally moves toward disorder, then why did it begin in such an incredibly ordered state? Why did the cosmos start with such astonishingly low entropy? Without that mystery, there would be no stars, no planets,
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Just in the new house today. Moo was off the drive right away. Bells started ringing, the chains rattled out. I knew I moved in a haunted house. Still made up my mind today. Nothing was going to drive me away. When I see something that give me the grief,
Had one big eye, something else. Stood right here when the gun was free. He did a hunchback off to me. Maybe Hollywood would be sound like a drum. Say you'll be here when the morning comes. Say we'll be here when the morning comes. Be right here, ain't gonna run. Bought this house, say you know I'm boss. Well, there ain't no ain't gonna run me off. Well, in my kitchen, my stove was a hunching hot. Coffee was boiling in the pot. Grease had melted in my hand. Had a hunk of meat in my hand. Well, now let's face that stood a man. Hold a hot stove with the bossing man. See that pot I begin to shout. He drank a hot coffee right from the spout. Eat raw food right from my hand. Drink hot wine drink. See it to me now, you better run. And don't be a hunching when the morning comes. Say
out smoking out the window, smoking out the window, smoking out the window. Driving as a problem, driving.